Yardchat. Morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Welcome, guys. Welcome to another show this morning, guys. How's everyone feeling? How's everyone feeling? How's everyone feeling this morning, guys? Welcome to another show. What's going on, people? What's going on? Man, listen, guys. That's why you don't look up to these people for no type of role models for your kids or for yourself. You live for yourself. You don't look up to these people. Rapper Ice T, guys. Listen, I have a voice record for you guys to listen to this morning about that. I want some people to log in. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to your chat, guys. Welcome to your chat this morning. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the show. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing this morning? Welcome to your chat, guys. Welcome to the show. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's going on, guys? What's going on? How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing this morning? Welcome to your chat. Welcome to your chat. Welcome to the vibes this morning, people. Welcome, welcome, guys. Thank you for the like. Who's gonna come into the live this morning? Who's gonna be the first person to come in the live? What's going on, guys? What's going on? What's going on, people? It's a new year. It's a new year, guys. It's a new year. A lot of stuff going down. New year. It's a new year. A lot of stuff going down already, and the new year started, guys. Welcome to your chat. Morning, 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 morning. 35 degrees in New York. Streaming live this morning. It's 35 degrees in New York. It's a pretty cold morning. Just dropped off my kids to school, my son, both of them. So good morning, guys. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, people? Welcome to your chat. Welcome to another live morning thoughts this morning. You guys see the thumbnail up there, rapper Ice T. Man, I have a voice record I'm gonna listen so you guys can listen to. Man, let me tell you. You can't. Let me tell you something. These people. Let me tell you something. This man think he could use his because he's a famous rapper or actor. Come on. He was very disrespectful towards a police officer. Very rude. Very arrogant. Very disrespectful. And the officer was very nice too, man. The officer was very nice to him. Let me tell you something. That situation could be easily escalated to a very dangerous situation. And I believe the only reason why that didn't happen because you could say Ice T because I don't think the officer knew it was him, but you know what I mean. And he was so arrogant. He's telling this officer, "Listen, you're not going to dictate and tell me what to do." You know what I'm saying? And this man continued to be very aggressive, attitude wise. The way he was speaking to the officer, it was rude, man. It was rude. It was rude, people. It was very rude. And he got away. Let me tell you something. If it was another scenario and the way he came towards the police officer, very aggressive, man, very stepping towards the officer, listen, relax, back up. What are you doing? It could have turned into something very. Let me tell you something, man. Let me share the voice recorder with you guys, so you can hear what I'm talking about with rapper Ice T. And we all know rapper Ice T, right? We know rapper Ice T. This is rapper Ice T. We all know who he is. You know what I mean? That's a younger picture. You know what I mean? But let me share. Let me share the voice recording, you guys. So check this out. How it started was beautiful car, man, like a Porsche, nice. That don't mean nothing. And the officer was acting so professional that he gave this man so many opportunities, but Ice T was so disrespectful and rude, just cursing, came out the car being very the officer talking about, oh, since I'm not being arrested to come out the car. The officer didn't give him permission to come out the car. He just telling the officer, oh, trying to dictate the whole situation. So the officer called for backup, and that's when, but before the backup came, the sergeant came, the situation escalated to a point where Ice-T was very, he could have been, I think he was going to get arrested. He should have got arrested, guys. The way he was acting towards the officer, very aggressive. But you know what I mean? Let's continue. Let's continue to Detective Odafin Tutuola on Law and Order was pulled over in New Jersey for what looked like a missing front plate on his Porsche. Things took a turn when officers found his registration and license were expired, leading to a heated exchange with the star. Here's how it all went down. At first, everything appeared to be normal as a simple traffic stop, but things would soon escalate between the actor and the officer. You know your registration expired since 2021. That's where I'm going. I'm headed right here. So he's on his way driving a car with no license plates, registration expired, license expired, and he's being so aggressive and rude to the officer. The officer could have arrested him. The officer could have detained him. You driving with no license, no registration. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you are the president of the United States or whoever you are. If you are not obeying the law, and especially you don't have a license expired, then you don't have your registration. Then he tell the officer, oh, it's right there. This is let me just pull the car over. I walk over there. No, officer, no, you're not going to do that. It was crazy, guy. It was crazy. You know, these people think they have the authority to do what they want to do, which is not right. It's not right, people. It's not right. You know what I mean? It's not right. Should have got arrested. I think he should have got arrested, guy. I think Ice T should have got arrested. I don't know, you know what I mean, but it's not right. You know what I mean? It's not setting a good example because that situation could have escalated to a deeper level. You know what I mean? It could have escalated, guy. What do you guys? How you guys think about that? Anyone in the chat know what I'm talking about? The Ice Cube, excuse me, the Ice T altercation with an officer driving without expired license, registration, without a license, without this guy. I don't understand. Then he trying to use his status as like, you know, oh so the officer said that so he told the officer, oh he went there yesterday, but the machine was, you know, whatever was down, so he's coming back today. So the officer asked him, you know, do you have a appointment? He said no, I could just walk in. And he said, no, you need an appointment. No, they know me. I don't care. Oh, they know. So if they know you, why you didn't take care? You have 7 cars. You have 7 cars as you know gave that information to the officer. You have 7 cars. So out of those 7 cars, none of those 7 cars are registered for you to go down to motor vehicle or call an Uber. All you need is the paperwork for the car. All you need is the paperwork for the car, your license. Go down there with the registration and the insurance and all those things. You know, you go down there with insurance, proof of insurance. You go down there, they give you temporary registration. You know, boom, boom, you okay. You don't need to drive down there. This man have a lot of money. This man could have ordered a private limo service or Uber, whatever. But you didn't have to drive. You know what I mean? And God forbid if you got into an accident and it would have been escalated to how would that sound? You're a multi millionaire. and you decide to break the law because of your status, because then you want to dictate to the officer how things supposed to go. It doesn't work like that. Ice T. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. I don't. These people are so caught up in their own fame that it's ridiculous. This man is driving in public without an without registration, without a license. His license expired. So you are that important. You are that busy living your life, living your career, and not being responsible. That's what it is. You're not being responsible. That's not a good example. And these people, our kids should never follow. We are our kids, our example. Even though we're not perfect, but at least we try to do to the best of it and be real. But these people live in a delusional world. What if this man would have drove down the street and got into an accident and hurt people? What would have happened? And this man is so ignorant that he don't understand that. All these interests about taking care of his own business. But you could take care of your business, but do the right way. This man is a multi-millionaire. Multi-millionaire. You could have a private limo company, your private chauffeur, Uber. You are that cheap. You are that cheap to yourself, but I'm not even gonna get into his personal life, because that's not right. I'm not gonna be disrespectful. What are you? What am I? I'm Wesley, the host of Yardchat. I'm a person. What's up? Good morning, man. This is the second time you're coming here. I've seen you before, man. It's an Akbar, right? What's that? I forgot your name. I forgot how to pronounce your name. I'm just gonna say Jahan. Jahanbab, right? That's what it is. Jahan Zabab. But I say Jahan. Jahan. Jahan, where you from? Are you from India? Are you from India or Pakistan? I think you're from India. I think last time we had a conversation, right? Man, listen, I was doing a live yesterday, right? Man, my phone got so hot, it overheated, and it live went. The live, I had to cut the live. I'm like, oh my god! And it was a very good conversation that we were having. We had a lot of people on too. So big up to everyone in the chat. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Make sure you press the like button, share the videos, subscribe to the channel, guys. Welcome to your chat. If your first time, good morning. Wolfman is in it. Listen, man. Yesterday, you wouldn't believe what happened, right? I just said it to Jahan that before, if he's still in the chat. I was doing a live. My phone got overheated and it blacked out. It just so this morning. I hope it's cool. You know what I mean? It should be cool this morning. You know what I mean? So I'm cooling off my phone so we don't overheat. So what's going on, man? And we had a good conversation going on yesterday. What's going on, guys? How's everyone doing this morning? Wolfman, good morning. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? As they say in what Hebrew, shalom. That means peace, shalom. Yeah, man. Yeah, so we speaking on the rapper Ice T, got into some altercation with the police officer, but he was wrong. He was disrespectful toward the officer. I played a clipping, a video voice recorder I had earlier. I'm going to play it again, where he got pulled over. This man, I don't understand these people. This man is a multi millionaire over and over. You could all you don't have to drive. You could have your own private driver, limo, Uber. Everyone take Uber. But you put everyone at risk to drive without your license. Your number one, his license expired. Number two, his registration expired. No plates, nothing on the car, and probably don't even have no. Probably do have insurance, but he said he's going to motor vehicle. This man was so arrogant and disrespectful towards the officer. And the officer, let me tell you something. As they say, kudos to that officer. Let me tell you something. If it was another officer, he better count his blessing, man. I am telling you, it could have ended. it listen, people don't understand the way he approached your officer with such aggressive attitude and behavior, walking over to the officer cursing, giving my effing paper, this and that. On all people, it was so rude. Calling the officer the a-hole and all them things, it was very disrespectful and rude. Entitlement. That's all. Yeah, these people think they are entitled to what they say, what they how they behave towards other people. They think they're entitled because of their status, because they're famous, and they have wealth. I don't give a damn who they are. I don't give a damn. Listen, that man should have been arrested. That man should have been detained. Any other person driving without a license that expired and no registration should be detained, because we don't know who you are. Everything expired, even though it's expired. So you are that busy in your life, living your life, that you put everyone else's life in jeopardy because you are so selfish that you want to do what you want to do because you think you're entitled. And what if this man would have got into a car accident? What would have happened? What would have happened? No license, no registration, no plates, nothing. That's why the police officer pulled you over, because there was no plates on the car, no plates on the front display. So the officer acted accordingly and was very, very, very well displayed, very well attitude and behavior. And even when Ice Cube were the aggressor, you know what I mean? He's the aggressor. So an officer still maintained his posture, his dignity, and morals and character, and conduct himself as an officer of the law to upkeep the law. An officer did not escalate the situation. That is so, let me tell you, man, Ice-T had to, let me tell you, he better be grateful. I am telling you, he better sit back and look at this as a learning experience, as a learning tool. Because I guarantee you, if the officer would have came at him with an aggressive attitude, that situation would have escalated so fast, someone would have been hurt. Because the way he came at the officer without no type of, just coming to the officer with his hand out, attacking the officer, aggressive. The officer, listen, you need to stop, you need to relax. That's what I'm saying. This is that video, and I'm going to do a video later on and post that video on my YouTube platform so people could understand. That is a very teachable video for a lot of officers to learn from, and how an officer conduct themselves in a situation where the officer took an oath to maintain peace. That's what an officer is. There is a peace officer. Is not there to call chaos. When the officer is called, he's supposed to come to bring order to a situation, not to escalate the situation. So that officer act accordingly. So that's a learning experience for all different officers to learn. It doesn't matter if you're a New York cop, out of state cop. It doesn't matter. This is a very good teachable moment for officers to take a look and say, you know what? Despite myself as a person, I have to separate myself, because you have to remember that you took an oath to upkeep the law. And if forces need to be used, you have the right to do so. But always look to de-escalate, not escalate, de-escalate the situation. If you into a situation when there's no room for to even talk or de-escalate nothing, then you are at will to use what you need to be done. But if you come into a situation where, like this situation, where I don't think the officer knew that it was Ice-T. I don't know, because he act according to what in his jurisdiction what need to be done as an officer to upkeep and maintain his profession at all times, and he did. And when Ice-T came at him aggressive, he said, "Listen, you need to relax. You need to stop, because you making this situation more because you the one breaking the law. And he gave Ice-T so many opportunities to say, listen, relax, man, and sit back. We're going to work this out. So his sergeant came. So Ice-T think that soon as the sergeant came up on the scene, Ice-T trying to give the sergeant his story. Listen, the video camera saw everything. It recorded everything. So for the officer, the sergeant come up on the scene, you trying to explain and make yourself like you are the victim here. You look so stupid and ridiculous, and that's showing you that what these people portray on the screen or on TV or videos or music, that the music, that is them. That is them, because that came from them. The acting and the performing is not them, because the script is given to them, so they are performing on the stage. But in the music, before they became all of that, that was him. That was him. That's his character. Arrogant, arrogant, arrogant. Look at his family. Nothing is real. That's all I gotta say. Nothing is real in these people life. Nothing is real, and I'm not gonna touch nothing else. That's all I gotta say. So you see the mindset of these people already. Bloods and blue. Whoa, master. What do you mean by that? Blood and blue. Listen, man. You talk about the Democrat, the Republican. You talking about the Republican and Democrat, the red and the blue. What you want to talk politics? Politics? It's the same propaganda, man. Doesn't matter where you are. Doesn't matter if you're on the east, the west, the north, and the south. As they say, the four corners of the earth. The same propaganda, because it's the same system. It's the same entity, same thing controlling everything. So keep it rolling. Yeah, troll. Hey, master, man, listen, what's your problem, man? What is your problem? What is your problem? Talk to me, man, because you just don't come up on this platform. People just don't come up on this platform, just come up on this platform. What is your intention? What is your agenda? What are you looking for? Because you in my chat, so obvious you're here for a reason. So why are you here? The floor is yours. Master, what's up, man? We the Bloods like Gaza. Gaza. All right. Which one you top? Okay, there are a couple Gaza. You're talking about the biblical Gaza. You're talking about Vast Cartel Gaza, World Boss, all them things. What are you talking about? Be direct. Details, man. In a minute, I'm gonna block you, right? No, no, no. I'm not even gonna block you. Know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do, Wolfman? I'm gonna put him in timeout. Listen. That's what I treat people. Anybody come in here and try to, bully or try to troll. I say, okay, since you're acting like a child, what you do to a child? You put a child in punishment, in timeout. So I will put you in timeout, 5 minutes, 5 minutes timeout. So if you can't take it, then you leave. That's what I look at. Ah, Master, free Palestine from Israel. All right, free Palestine from Israel. All right. What Israel and Palestine fighting for? Be direct. What are these two counties or countries fighting for? See, that's the problem. No one want to talk about the problem. Everyone wants solution. But before you get a solution, you got to get to the root of the problem, because if you do say, all right, let's find a solution, it's a band-aid. And that is what's going on between the Palestine and Israel. It's a band-aid we're putting on this issue for thousands and thousands of years, because people do not want to accept the truth, what the Most High said that went down. So when people, the war that people's fight is against the Most High, because the Most High, read the Torah, read the books, read the Bible, read the books, read history. So all of these different religious people that always this and that, they always want solution, but they don't understand. Before you get a solution, you have to find out where the root of the problem is coming from. So you can actually resolve the problem accordingly. But if you just say, okay, this is oh yeah, let's put a band-aid on it. Oh yeah, how long? How long? How long can you put a band-aid on a pipe that is broken? Every time you put a band-aid, guess what? You secure that spot, but guess what? The pressure going to go to another weak point. Then you're going to put a band-aid because the pipe is broken. So keep putting a band-aid on it and not getting to the root of the problem. That's what's going on in the Middle East for thousands of years. There's a problem there. And the problem is people cannot accept the truth. And the issue that they have is against the true creator. Who can go against God's word? So if people cannot fight against God or think they're fighting against God, they go indirectly instead of going to God themselves, because they know that they're afraid of God because what they're doing is wrong. And they know God going to tell them what they're doing is wrong. And people get upset when the truth is being told. And that's why you have a war. Keep it real. This is not about Christianity. I am not speaking about Christianity. I'm speaking about history. That's the problem. The Torah is a history book. The Quran is a history book. The Bible is a history book. All other book, the book of Enoch, the book all Asher, all of these other books that we read in are history books to tell you what happened on the earth. Okay, so do you think I'm in Africa, then I'm in Russia? Don't you think of people are documenting history away from the books that we're reading? That's why we have to read other books to see what occurred in that period of time to bring a conclusion. Oh, okay. Come on, people. Stop. You cannot just read the Bible and take the Bible and say, oh, that's the only book you have to read and get history. No. You have to read other books, because the Bible does not explain and get in depth in other things. Other books are there. Don't you think when as they say, I'm going to use this person as an example. I don't want anybody taking and running with it. When Muhammad was there, don't you think other people was in that time of Muhammad writing other books in history, what happened, what occurred in that era of time? History books. Then people are going to say, oh, that book is corrupt. Who's writing these books? People all document history. So we all guilty of reading books from what people document, what people see. And every person going to see from a different perspective. But guess what? There have to be one point everybody come to. And the point that I'm saying, guys, every religious people on the face of this earth always say Jesus is a person, Yeshua, whoever you want to call him, was a person that they always point to and said he's a good role model. And they're not following him, but they always point to Yeshua. They always pointing to him and say he's a good role model. I am not throwing darts and no one religion is better than who, but what I'm saying is this. A lot of religion on the face of this earth always respect and point to Christ. And that's all Roman words and all that. I could get into all that, but they always point to that there was a man that walked on the earth. That name was Jesus. Jesus, whatever they call it, Yahshua, whatever. They all come to a conclusion there was a man that walked here that represent that man. And every else religion group always point to him. The Muslim say he was a prophet. Not the son of God, but a prophet. Jewish, oh, he's not the son of God. He was a messenger. Everyone acknowledge it, but explain it in their own term. But they acknowledge. That's the thing. You don't have to believe. You don't have to believe. If someone come and tell you the truth, you don't have to believe it, but you have to acknowledge it, because what? It was said, and word records. That's what I'm talking about, people. So, master, it's not about Christianity. I'm not Muslim, I'm not Christian, I'm not Buddha, I'm not Jewish. I am just me. I serve the person that created me. And anyone say they create himself, you got to watch out for them people. Somebody, so how you know that the creator exists? Hear this now. There's such things called matter, right? I'm not a scientist, but I have a little now, matter. Matter is all this what you see around us. Matter. Like a mass. Like a dark mass matter, right? So my question is, who's more powerful than matter? God or matter? People say, what do you mean by that? Because something have to create the matter. And that's who I serve. The matter is a universe. The heavens, or you want to put it, the sky, the matter, all of this, mass, that's it. Atoms and all of that. So when people talk about the great big bang, as they say, which I don't believe in that, there was things I could explain all of that, but we're not going to get into that. But scientists could prove certain things. And I was watching a program couple years ago, and they were saying that scientists know something is coming, but they don't know what it is. They said there is something hovering, but they don't know what it is. He said there is something coming, but they don't know what it is. These are all, let me tell you, Channel 13, years and years ago, Channel 13, Allah is the greatest, if you say so. Who am I? Who am I to go against your opinion? Who is Wesley? Who is Yardchat to go against your opinion? If that's how you think and that's how you feel, that's you. Because at the end of the day, we all came into the world what? By ourselves. And we're gonna leave what? By ourselves. So all of those people that we so-called fellowship with in our different religious setting, it doesn't mean nothing, because at the end of the day, we all will be held accountable. How? Because we came in the world by ourselves and we're going to leave by ourselves. That's how we're going to be held accountable. So all of these people go to different religious settings and do all these traditional things and do all of that. It's irrelevant, because we all go there to these settings. I used to go to church. I went to mosque. I went to Jewish. I went to all of that, people. I know what I'm talking about. All it is vain traditions, and we all know King Solomon, and we know the Torah speak about King Solomon, and we know that the Muslims speak about King Solomon, and we know Christianity, as they say, which I'm not going to say Christianity because that's a man-made name again. I would say a follower of Christ, a disciple. That's what the correct word term is supposed to be used, not Christianity. And that word is used very loosely because when these people you see, they say, "Oh, I'm a Christian," and you see how they perform, what they say, what they do, what they're pushing, what they support, what their agenda, all of that. You said these people are not acting like the God that I know how these people are supposed to be really act and act accordingly in a certain way. They say, "Wait a minute, oh, that's a Christian, so I'm not a Christian." You understand? No, no, the all-knowing like someone saved you from the fire, we went paradise the sweet. Let me tell you, what is religion? And okay, before you answer that, master, what is religion? Do not give me a, a dictionary definition or a tradition setting. Oh, we go to the mosque, we go to the church, we go to the synagogue, we pray, we this, we that, we fellowship. That I don't want to hear that. What is religion? Wolfman, you still in the chat? I'll just check my phone, make sure it's on. All right. Masters, you listening? Master, I don't hear nothing from you, man. See, listen, listen. This is not no battle. This is not no battle against my religion against yours or whatever. It's not about that. So don't put that in your mind. This is a one-on-one conversation where I'm asking you what religion means to you, and you say Allah is the greatest. That's what you're saying to you, right? It's a personal question now, just like you're supposed to have a personal friendship or relationship with Allah, right? As you say. So what that mean to you? What that mean to you? Then you want to hear something, Wolfman? Hear this now. Hear this now. That's what you know that religion is full of crap. And what I mean by it's an organization to divide, and one of the biggest weapon that the enemy use is to divide and conquer. Even in religion, hear this now. And then I'm not picking on no religions because I'm speaking in general. In this religious group, because I spoke to Muslim people who are Muslim, friends of mine who are Muslim, and I'm saying, wait a minute here. He said, oh, the person that who the Taliban or ISIS or whatever you gonna call these people. He said, oh, I'm not them. Oh, I'm not them. I'm a different Muslim from them. They radical or whatever. They Muslim. They different. We not we different from them. We different from them. Who's your Almighty? Who's your Almighty? You keep saying who's your Almighty. You see you're not answering no question. See who's your Almighty? Who you serve? Because let me tell you something. Don't hide behind religion because, like I tell people on this platform, this is a year of acknowledgement of what God you serving. Okay? This is the year 2025 is the year of acknowledge the God that you want to serve or the God that you are serving. You cannot be in limbo. You cannot be in the middle. You have to acknowledge who you're serving. You have to acknowledge who the creator that you are serving, because there's a lot of gods in the world. There's a lot of entities that want to proclaim that they are God. So who are you serving? Are you serving religion? All right, man. All right, man. Listen. You can stay in the chat, because I'm not going to go back and forth with you, because I appreciate the conversation, but you're not saying anything that is logical, that I haven't heard, or your point of view. That is the problem with religion. It's a state of mind. It's a hypnosis. It's a manipulation to confuse people, to walk in darkness and cloud, and you can't see, your vision is blocked, you all over, you don't know, this and that. I gotta go back to my, rabbi. I gotta go back to my, I gotta go get the answer. What is to you? What is to you? That's the problem. It's a personal relationship that you have with the creator. Each person that born on this face of this earth have the chance and know that they came from someone that's hiding them, that they cannot explain. But it's when they're trying to explain, they get caught up in the old propaganda and become religious people. Oh, this is the way God wanted to be. Oh, this is it. Oh, we're going to do this. And it become tradition for thousands of years, to wind up to all of these religions today. And I always say, if every religion in the world was worshiping and serving the true and living God, why the world is in this condition now? And I've been asking that question for years, and no one could answer it. No religious group could answer it before, but then they get into propaganda. So what is that telling you? What is that telling you, guys? Stop worshiping religion and worshiping the true God. Stop worshiping the creatures. Stop worshiping entities. Acknowledge man is worshiping the creatures more than the creator. That's the problem. That's what King Solomon said. Everything on this earth is vanity, guys. And every religious group could agree to that, what King Solomon said. If they are truthful and serving the true and living God according to history, instead of talking nonsense. That's how I feel about it. Take it or leave it. You understand? That's how it is. Take it or leave it. Thank you for the likes, guys. Big up, big up. There is no God but Allah. All right, listen, man. Listen. All right now. All right. Prove your God exists to me. Because your word, what you're saying, I'm going to use it against you. They say there is no God. There is no God. When you say there is no God, that means there's other gods. There's not no other gods. So that means he's the true God. That's what you're saying. Because if you're saying not no like there is not God but Allah, so there's other gods. So who's your God? Explain your God to me. Why you believe in Allah? What did Allah did for you? All right. I have a sister that we supposed to come on yesterday, and we doing a teaching on Bigal, the word Bigal. We got to get that situation right before we come on and do shows. There's certain things that we have to speak about and things like that. But she's a good person, right? The word Bigal. I thought somebody was coming in. So We start doing that show. But before we even get into that, right? Allah is the all know. Have faith in him. See, I'm asking you a personal question about your God. Prove your God real to me. Prove your God that He's real to me. Your Allah. Allah is the name for God, number one. And you did if you just say Allah is the name for God, it could represent any God that you want it to be. Allah is just a name for God. See, you're quoting things that not coming from you directly from your thoughts. The stuff that you read and you just gurgitating. What Allah mean to you? What did Allah did for you? Prove your God. Prove your God. Prove your God is real. That's all I want to say. I'm not denying what you're saying. I respect what you're saying, Master. I respect what you're saying. I respect as a person. This platform is to give everyone a voice. And I believe every person not born on this earth that have a voice, and you entitled to your opinion. And these are all our views and opinion. But what I'm saying, when it come down to something that you say as personal that to you, prove that your God exists. Without Allah, this creation don't exist. We don't exist. So who's Allah to you? Is Muhammad Allah? Is Muhammad Allah? Good point. Without the creator, none of this exists. Without the creator, none of this exists. I acknowledge that. That's true. That's true. Without the creator, none of this will be here. Would not be in existence. Give you that. So what have Allah done for you? Because the creator done it for everyone, not just for you. Because I'm here. We speak and we having a conversation here. So we agree on that. Without the creator, none of this would exist. We agree on that. But what I'm saying is, what have Allah done for you personally? Sorry about that, guys. You guys could hear me? Because I just hope you can hear me. You can hear me, right? Is my sound on? Yeah, what have Allah done for you, man? Personally, I want to hear personally testimonies because I could give you a testimony. All the prophets had faith in Allah. We went paradise in afterlife, not help. Listen, I am. Don't tell me experience. Don't give me people in the Bible or in the Torah or in the Quran. I'm saying you. I'm not talking about people in the past. They're all for our example to follow. Yes, yes, we know all that. Read the history. Yes, yes. Know history, where you're coming from. Yes, we know that. But what have Allah done for you personally? I want to hear personally testimony. Because let me tell you something. I was speaking about Tasha, right? I almost lost that thought, and I was just sitting there, and it came back. Tasha, the one, the female that's speaking on the word beguile, Christian, as she say, Christian. I don't like to use that word, but that's what a Christian, right? She left Christian and she went to being a Muslim. It's when she transferred to being a Muslim, and I wanted to share her testimony. She said all hell broke loose in her life. And her testimony is powerful. Powerful. I don't want to get into detail of her life, but let me tell you something. Powerful. So she said that she prayed to Allah. And she was telling her Muslim friend that she said she prayed to Allah. Our own mouth. And please do not take this as disrespect. This is our own testimony, but I'm not going to detail of her testimony. I'm going to give you the part of what I could share, but she could get more detail. So she said she prayed to Allah. She said she heard nothing. Then she said she prayed to Jesus, as they say, the Son of God, Christ, the anointed one, Emmanuel, as they say, Yeshua, the person that I spoke about, where every religious group acknowledge that Christ, you know. So she said that she prayed to Jesus and her prayers was answered and she got delivered. She went back to being a disciple, a follower of Christ. So she said she reached out to the Muslim brother and said, listen, man, I prayed to Allah, nothing happened. I prayed to Jesus. And she said, listen, I'm out. I'm gone. If you don't, listen, man, you see, let me tell you, man, the truth is this. The truth is this. The truth remain the truth until the end of time. It started in the beginning of time and it's going to end in the beginning of time, according to the creator of time. No one knows his time. You know what's so good about the creator? You're saying the same thing. You know what so good about the truth? It cannot be bent. And even though you try to tamper with the truth is always there. If you look, if you seek, and if you knock, you will find the truth is always there. So what these people do when it comes down to religious people, they trying to bend the truth. But hear this now. The truth is so powerful and strong that you cannot contain it. Because when you bend it, it's going to go back because the truth remains the truth. But when you lie, you can always tamper with lie and bend it and twist it to your liking and this and that. People pleasing religion, gathering people. This you twist it and twist it and twist it and twist it and twist it. Why? Because you are creating a delusion of truth, but it's a delusion of lies, a web. And that is why the Creator said there's a lot of spirit in this world. You have to try it. There's a lot of people are perpetrating a fraud, chameleons. Mr. Master. So listen, man, continue praying to whoever you want to pray to. I hope it worked for you. Till now, you didn't tell me what Allah do for you. You reciting all this type of words and this and that over and over. Listen, man. You're here. You have ears, let them hear. That's all. That's all I can say to you. That's it. That's it. So why answer this question, Master? Why so many different Muslim in Muslim? Why there's so many different religious groups session in Muslim? Why? And you're supposed to be saved, serving the same Allah. If Allah is king, why there's so many killing in the Muslim community when it come down to all these Taliban, ISIS, and you're all Muslim? Why? If Allah is king of what? So what impression your guys giving off? But if oh, I'm not that Muslim, they're extremists, they this and that. No. So that means not everyone's serving the same Allah. Come on now, just like in Christianity, it's the same thing. People say, oh, they're killing now, blowing up things in God's name, in Jesus' name. A voice tell me to do it, God tell me to do this. No, that is not the true creator telling you to take away life. The creator came to give life abundantly, not to take away life. So all of these people going out talking about they're doing this in the name of Allah, in the name of God. God tell me to do this. They're lying. They are demons. They are lying spirit. They're beguiling people from the beginning of time. What mean don't look at the enemy? Look, face your enemy. What mean don't look at your enemy? I'm facing my enemy. What are you talking about? Come in. Man, listen, you got you don't even know about no spiritual warfare. You don't even know you guys. Listen, man, don't come in here with propaganda. You get me upset because you're talking propaganda. You're talking nonsense. I ask you the question over and over. How many times I ask you what Allah have done for you? What is your testimony of Allah? What miracles have you done? Have you healed? As people getting sick, people get healed. People to walk blind, healed. The walk, the paralyzed walk. What? People getting the blind getting healed. What? People going to hospital getting prayed, coming out from coma. What? What is your testimony? What are you seeing? What evidence? What are your fruits? What are your fruits? So don't come here recite no nonsense in other book, man. No, listen, master. Don't come in my chat because your vibe is not right. You're deceiving spirit. You're a beguiling person, man. Allah this, Allah that. Which God is Allah? Don't come in here. Come on, I respect every religion, but you come in here, you're talking nonsense. You're talking propaganda. You're not talking truth. As I say, you're double talking. What afterlife? What afterlife is gonna have? What you gonna have? You're gonna get your 12 virgins and what? You're going to get your 12 virgins after life. That's what you're going to get. Your 12 virgins in paradise. What paradise? What paradise? What paradise you're going? This is the thing that get me upset in this in the world. People know the truth and deceive not to and won't come on social media to talk the truth. What lying spirit is telling you that, oh, if you do this, you do that, you're going to enter in paradise, you're going to get 12 virgins, you're going to get that. What lying spirit is telling anyone to take away life? If your God Allah come to give life abundantly, why you're taking life? So don't come in here with your beguiling spirit. That's what it is. It's a beguiling spirit for the beginning of time. It's big enough time since in paradise. And no one with that mentality or trickery to beguile will enter in there. It doesn't matter what you do. Because what you do, you're trying to convert people in that you're angel of light and you're not. That's what that spirit do. Trying to convert people, but he's a deceiving spirit. He will never go back to paradise, as you say. He will never go back to paradise. And misery love company. The judgment, and what you think the judgment is? The judgment started already. You don't see what's going on in the Middle East? Let's talk about the Middle East. You don't see prophecy? You don't see prophecy? What's going on? You're fighting for land. You're fighting for land. You need to go back and study the life of David and Joshua. You need to go read those books on Judge, on Samuel. Go read those books in the Old Testament, in the Torah. Go read it. Go read those books. Go read those books, and you find out what's going on over there in the Middle East. Go read it. Why? Why certain people was expelled from certain property and land. Go reason why. Go read and reason why. And that's why it's the war right now. Go read Joshua and Caleb. Go read it. With Moses. They know the truth. How can anybody in this world decide to give you any property in this land? No one cannot give you anything to say. That's why the Most High said people going to change the word, the land, and change it into different word or names to benefit them. Let's go back 1947, 1948. What happened? I'm not getting detail. We all know what happened. What was formed? What state was formed? What country? Who are these people? UNC or whatever, UNA, whatever. Who are these people? Give people authority. That's history that nobody cannot deny and lie about. So if you want to know about history, go back in the Old Testament. Go read those books. That you so easy to know. Google could tell you those things, but you go read books. Google don't tell you details. Go read books. AI is taking over now. Go read books. Books are there. Books are being extinct because history, they want to rewrite history. Because they know people are not reading. People are not studying. You think just going to a training for 2 months, 6 months, oh, you ready? You ready now? You're ready. Oh, you're a professional now. You're ready. I'm a scholar now. You go to school, someone tell you a whole bunch of propaganda, but you never experience you true Allah or God for yourself. But you want to regurgitate what someone told you. Try it. Try this spirit if it's the spirit of the creator or not, because there's different spirits out there or chameleons or manipulating people, telling people that they are the true creator and they are not. Prove. Prove your God to me. That's what I want to see. And if you can't prove it to me, that means I don't believe you. How you prove God? Because we all here. I'm here. That's the God I serve. And if you cannot come to knowledge, and if you believe in scientists, oh, science believe this or eggs, this explosion, this, then you're not of God. Because you're denying the creator. That means you're worshiping what men say. You are literally taking knowledge from what men say and knowing man cannot explain, but man know God exists. Man know God exists. Why? Because we are here. And man cannot explain how life. Who giving that life? Where is coming from? What force? What entity? What power? Where is coming from? That is what man want. That is what man want to find since the beginning of time. That's what the entity want. He want the secret. He want the secret of life, but the only thing that he have is the secret of death. He know that. Because everything that he touch, everything that he say is destruction. And it might seem that you're getting blessing for a while. Oh, you look good, you're getting blessing. Men are serving men. Men are serving the creatures. Men are serving like technology. Men are serving entities. Men are serving their children. Men are serving their house. Men serving their cars. Men serving their money. But refuse to acknowledge that there is a God. Good luck with that. Because at the end of the day, the wealth, the riches, your family, you can't take with you because you got to go by yourself. We all got to make that journey by ourselves. As bad as how it sounds, we all, because we came in this world by ourselves and we're going to leave by ourselves. So all these people go to these religious group, praying to each other, see who could outpray each other, who could outdress each other, who could outtalk each other, who have the best excellent speech, who have better remembrance of word and scriptures and passage and all type of things. Oh, that's all good. Oh, sound good. Excellent speech. Oh, that sound real good. Cannot follow you to your grave. The Egyptian tried, and they try hard, man. The Egyptian, they try hard, people. They try everything, but they have technology. They try. They this entity lied to them so much to their grave that that innocent people was their servants, their slaves, their kids that was going to these pyramids or coffin, bury alive to follow their master because the master and they try to preserve them with all different type of spices and this and that. Why? Because they trying to preserve life and bring all the treasures in there, the gold and all the diamonds, all the rubies, all in there, all in there, all in there, in the tomb. People perish in there. They find bodies in there like people. It's all there. History. Try everything. But did it work? Hell no, because no one, the entity is slick. No one came back. I don't, I dream and this and that. No. Visions. All of these things will happen. All of these things, what's going on, happen, guys. Nothing we could do about it. The war, what's going on in the Middle East, what China is doing, what Russia is doing, what America is doing, election, all of these things, what's going on in New York City, what's going on in California, what's going on in Florida, what's going on in Jersey. It's always documented, it's always written. And no one could stop it. Who? Who gonna stop it? Who gonna stop Armageddon? Let's be real. Who gonna stop? Who gonna stop these things? Yeah. Let me tell you. Right now, I could see this year where change just like that. Boom. Trump want to get rid of daylight saving time. He said it's worthless. It don't make no sense. He said it's crazy. 3:30 is getting dark. He said this don't make no sense. What is this? You know, with these rappers, Ice-T, Wolfman said entitlement. That's a dangerous word. That's pride. And he don't know that he dodged a big bullet. That was a warning shot for him to change his attitude. Don't let the lifestyle, including the money, get to his head and become arrogant, prideful, and being disrespectful and rude to others. And that's what happened. Because he think he's entitled. He walk around and trying to throw his fame into the officer face. And officer, listen. And officer didn't even know who you know, Ice-T. Listen, but you know what I mean? Like I said before, this is a learning that's a learning video for all officers to look at and see where that situation, man, could have escalated people. It could have escalated to the point where, man, that man could have end up probably in a box. But you could see the pride. And you see the thing with the Most High, right? Before anyone get humbled, and this don't have to do, this is just a concept of life. That's why it's very important that the vibes you put out, be very careful, because it's not gonna come back. It come back when you least expect it to shame you. And I still got guys. You need you need to go watch. I played. I'm going to play, but you need to go watch, guys. I'm telling you, he dodged a bullet. I am telling you guys, the officer could have listen. The officer was in all right to arrest this man, detain him hard, but the officer, you know what? You're going to be humbled. And just the video, what I mean, what he's saying was, all right, guys, yeah. So if your license expired as well, that's why I'm going to the DMV. My paperwork. You're yo, don't touch me. Don't give me like that. Give me my paperwork. Get this on camera. Legendary rapper and actor Ice-T, best known for his role as Detective Odafin Tutuola on Law and Order, was pulled over in New Jersey for what looked like a missing front plate on his Porsche. Things took a turn when officers found his registration and license were. Listen, a multi-millionaire who can afford an Uber, private, whatever, license expired, registration expired, and you make an ass out of yourself. Wow. Fired, leading to a heated exchange with the star. Here's how it all went down. At first, everything appeared to be normal as a simple traffic stop, but things would soon escalate between the actor and the officer. Your registration expired since 2021. That's where I'm going. I'm headed right here. Oh, forgive me. People since 2021. Oh my God, you can't make this up. Since 2021, his registration expires in 2001. Then, to make it worse, this man license expired. Then you want to get aggressive and cursing and snatching the paper from the officer, man. Then he telling the officer, "Oh, since I'm not getting arrested, I'm coming out the car." The man came out the car, then talking about, "Give me my effing paper." This and that. I'm like, you don't have you don't have a license, you don't have registration. Then he trying to dictate to the officer. The officer said, "No, no, no, you're not going to dictate to me how to do my job. No, we're going to pound your car." That's when he was like, now he's trying to get a little more humble. Oh, the motor vehicle is right there. I could just walk. You could follow me, walk over. Officer, like, what? What the hell you think, guys? This man is a jackass. Trying to use his fame, trying to manipulate office. The only thing was left for this man to do, officer. You want $100? That's the only thing was left for him to say, officer. Okay, here's $1,000. Not, I'm not saying trying to say, I'm just example, but it's not a good example, but you know what I mean, guys. So people, this is amazing, man. How people tell you. That's what I'm saying. These people are so beguiled in their own propaganda that they start believing and as they say, stop thinking they smell good. You know what I mean? Thinking their own smell good, and that's what occurred, and it's a shame. You know what I mean? Ice T, man, people. It's amazing. It's amazing, guys. Thank you for joining the live, guys. I appreciate it. Wolfman, man, thank you, man. It was funny, guys. I'm telling you. Oh my God. I'm telling you, he don't know that. He better be grateful. Let me tell you, that officer act accordingly, professional, guys. I gotta give listen, as they say, kudos to that officer, man. Let me tell you something. That officer, his discipline was on point. Being professional was on point. Um, Ice T came very verbal aggressive and physical aggressive to all his officers. The officer maintained his cool, guys. He de-escalate the situation. And I was saying before, an officer is a keep peace. And in certain time, officers get in a situation, there's no time for you got to protect yourself. But in this situation, if the officer would have pushed back with a more aggressive tone and an attitude and a behavior, this would not end good. I am telling you. But thank God that this officer act in very professional, and I mean, the camera had a lot to do with it. The camera had a lot to do with it as well. But I'm not going to say the camera had a big part. Yes, but we cannot say what if that it didn't occur. I'm speaking of facts. Even if the camera was there or not to record what went down, but I cannot say what if. Life is not what if. Keep saying what if in time just passed. Or what if I would have do this? Or what if? No, it didn't occur, it didn't happen. That's not fact. It didn't went down. That's not being true. We cannot put our own opinion in it. It didn't happen that way. So a lot of YouTube, oh, it could have went, but it didn't. So let's stop that. I'm not going to say it didn't went to that level. The officer de-escalate the situation very rapidly with his tone and body language and how he handled it. Because not once that officer like raised his hand to a point where his tone was still. And even when he was saying, you're being disrespectful towards me, I came to you respectfully, trying to, but you come towards me cursing and this and that, I was rude. That's what the officer was saying to him. So whoever that officer is, man, shout out to that officer, guys. Big shout out to that young officer. And you can tell he was a younger officer. And if the officers that he hang around are like that, oh my God, man, they're gonna make an impact. Those officers make impacts on people. Because Ice-T gonna look at this and say, you know what, that officer could have really, really, really took it to the next level. And now he's gonna look at it. And I hope at his age, you're never too old to learn. And I hope, I don't even know if this video will reach, I don't know, but and I pray to God this video reach that man, because he need to realize what he just missed. When the Most High, it, you know, divert you or deliver you for a certain situation, and you be ignorant, pride, you don't want to take heed. And if you don't take heed, watch what happen, guys. Because this is a wake-up call for Ice-T, that your attitude, your behavior, you think you're more above other people. You think your pride, that's the thing, the pride, man, the entitlement. And that always come before fall, pride. And this right now, I hope that he take heed, because it's a learning experience. It's a reality check. Because majority of the time, and this is not a what if, majority of the time in this situation, it doesn't end well. And I don't want to go there. I don't want it. We all know. Your guys, you're smart in my chat. Majority of the time, that situation would never go well. As they say, he better count his blessing. Name them one by one. Count your blessing. That's an old song. I used to hear that on the radio years back. Yeah, you know what I mean? Riley S. Good evening, good morning, wherever you are. How are you? Riley, where you? I know the name. So many, you know what I mean? I always remember certain names. What's going on, guys? Thanks for everyone coming into the live. Hi, how are you, Riley? Good morning. It's 10:35 New York time. It's like 35 degrees New York. Not cold, but a little bit chilly. Welcome to Yardchat. Listen, guys, make sure y'all press the subscribe button, man. I need some subscribers, guys. I want to, I want my platform get out. Oh, listen, guys. Sunday, Wolfman, Riley, whoever is in the chat, guys, Sunday at 2 p.m. We going to be live Sunday. I have a guest coming on. I'm going to put it up in the YouTube community, a poster. It's for me. It's 7:35 right now. Wow. Yeah. So Sunday at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, New York time, Central time, I think, or Eastern time. We're going to be having I'm having a guest on the podcast. We're gonna be speaking about the modern relationship of man and the relationship of modern woman and man, the modern relationship. So we're gonna have a guest on Julian. He's good people. You know what I mean? He's he fight Muay Thai. I mean, and he's also going to nursing school. Imagine that. So he's a good guy. So we're gonna speak about relationships. So I want you guys to come on and chill with us Sunday. You know what I mean? And just come in, just press the like button, chill with us for like a minute or two, so we get and that's it. I don't expect people to come on and watch a whole live. Let's say if it's a nice show, things going on, nice information. You know what I mean? He's a younger guy, but I wanted to bring a younger guy because I wanted to get the younger generation perspective on relationship. I think he's like 28. I think he's less than 30, something like that. So he's at that age, not too young, not too old, going into 30 or whatever. So we can bring him on and get his point of view on relationship and how it is dating and all these, his opinion on the woman all these days, their expectation, and these women these days are ridiculous. We're gonna speak about it all. We listen. You know me, I get into it deep. We're going to speak about we're going to speak how women dress, and especially women in our community. We're going to talk about it all. No bias, keeping the facts and real. That's how it's going down. Guys, make sure you press the like button, guys. You know what I mean? How many people's on? I don't even know. Usually I bring you be there. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? So we're just trying to build a platform, you know what I mean, and have people come on and different what you call it, different, shows and different things. Yeah, thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, man. 7 people and 7 likes. Wow, it is. Or another person came in. Press the like button, guys, so we go up to like at least what 10 likes. I mean, 10 likes. That's be good. You know what I mean? I have goals too. You know what I mean? And this is a part of the show where I just speak about the platform. You know what I mean? I have goals for the platform. You know what I mean? We have goals. Right now. The short term goal right now to reach 50 subscribers, 1,500. That's the goal for every month. Trying to get 50 subscribers every month. If it doesn't, that these are the short term goals that I put set for myself. You know what I mean, little by little. So what I mean, I think we have like close to 50. Should be close. I mean, and working on our watch time. You know what I mean. I don't know, man. YouTube hit me up, say about I accomplished the watch. I don't know. So I don't know how this works, guys. So, but I'm waiting because what it is, I'm waiting for the YouTube studio to upgrade to next year. Right now, I'm still in December. We still 5 days. We still in December. I think we today be going into December 30th. Yeah, in the YouTube studio, December 30th. So there's still like views, still in the studio, in the what you call it, the clouds, views, probably subscribe, things like that with falling off. So once I see how it goes, guys, and once the system update, I see where I stand with the channel. But we're gonna be the hats, guys. I put in some order, man. Just waiting, because we want to give out some hats, man. Give out some hats. How's my day going? My day going good, man. This morning here, it's 10:40, but it's good so far. Good morning. I mean, so far everything is good, man. No complaints. How's your day going? Yeah. Yeah, New Year, man. Yeah, man. We in a new year. Happy New Year, people in the chat. Yeah, man. We in a new year. 2025. Wow, man. Wow. Imagine that. It was not too long ago. It was the year 2020, and that's 25 years ago. Wow. Wow. So all them 2,000 babies, they're 25, they're 25-year-old now. Anyone that born in 2000, they're 25 years old now. Wow. Time is just poof. Yeah, it's that 2000 effect. Yeah, man. A lot of people, yeah, you felt like 2024 was short. Yeah, it went quick. It went quick. That's why Trump want to just get rid of daylight saving time because he believed that we were getting cheated out of our time or something like that. I don't know. I just made that up. Yeah, man. 2025 went quick. And check this out. Today, what? Today's the 3rd of January. Believe that? The 3rd already. The 3rd. Today's the 3rd of January. 1, 2, 3. The 3rd. See? The new year came, went. It's over. Nobody's thinking about New Year no more. All the people going back to, oh, gotta, what now? What now? What now? Going back to life. Going back to the grind and going back to trying to, be fruitful in life for yourself, for your kids, for your family, for people in general, it's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. So, or your guys have YouTube channels, or you just have, the account. Because sometimes I go back and I look and see who have channel and things like that. I just go back to see what's going on. Because I support. I like to support. What's the best time to come on live? Oh, not yet. Okay. I think I just. Oh, you just have the account. Okay. What's the best? I don't know, man. There's so many things. There's so many things that I have to learn about YouTube. How all of this work, man. I mean, I study it, but I studied the. But now I gotta go see. You just have an account? Oh yeah, yeah. YouTube. I have to study, see what else because, man, I'm telling you guys, I appreciate you guys, man, watching the videos and sharing. Liking it. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? And sometimes you know what I mean? I do live and a couple people's on, but I know like my loyal fan that really like, the platform will come back and watch it and like it. You know what I mean? That's what I found out. So, but what I found out too, man, starting like, let me see, today's Friday, but Thursdays, yeah. But Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, those are my best time to do content. For some reason, just mass of the people who subscribe, they on like the weekend, and that's where I make most of my content, and those videos do good. I mean, for a small platform, we only got like over 1,000 subscribers. But for a small platform, man, we average to like 100 to five to even to 1,000 views. In that range. Sometimes we get 300, 200, 400, 500, 900, 800, 600. Hopefully we get 1,000. Depends. How the video engage with the algorithm, how the people. But I learned there's certain time when you have to put video. I know Thursday, like yesterday, video doing good, and Friday, Saturday, Sunday, those days, that's where I do videos. I go live. I put up content. What's going on. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember on the last. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, on the last live, I remember that. Yeah, that was good. You know what I mean? Let me know, guys. You know what I mean? There's so many things that we're gonna do because I have a lot of video on Instagram that I did interviews like with with interview with artists like reggae artists. We have so, but what I can do, I could port it, but I have to be very careful because I don't want any copyright. But I could edit out some. Just put when we do an interview and a talking without any music because Instagram you have a little more leadway when it comes down to music. You could actually play music and have the interview. But YouTube is you can, but it's a lot of technical things you got to go through and all type of we call it. You got to get like permission and all type of license and what I mean. It can be done. Hopefully, I could get that established in the future. But you know, we see how that works. Yeah, we see how that works. Yeah. Yes, guys. So how's everyone doing, guys? How many people's on the how many views I have? I've been on for how many? I've been on for a while, man. I've been on for over an hour. Got to be over an hour. I mean, I don't really, you know. Yeah, I got some things I gotta do, guys. So I mean, I appreciate everyone coming on, guys. Before you leave, I always tell anyone if you're new to the platform, make sure you go to my YouTube platform, view my profile. I have a lot over 600 video. I do MMA podcasting as well, boxing, everything, what's going on in the world, news, whatever, entertainment. I mean, morning thoughts, you know what I mean, and podcasts, whatever, guys. And, near future, we're going to have people coming on, doing sessions and things like that. Okay, okay. I mean, I appreciate it, you know what I mean? But overall, after the video end, I see the overall. So thank everyone. I'll probably go live later on. Yeah, look for a video later, guys. Look for a video later. I'll probably do, yeah. All right, guys, enough love. All right. Thanks for coming in, Wolfman, Riley, Ben. Thanks for coming in, guys. Thanks for coming in. All right.